what about all the shows after Loki? Now that Loki's done for.
Yeah, the next one is
next one coming up
right?
is What If starting August 11th.
Yep, that is a few weeks away.
Yeah, it's like
4 weeks.
4 weeks. So that's around the time that Bad Batch ends, and this will begin.
Also on a Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Okay. So this is more like alternate. So Loki explored the concept of alternate timelines.
Yeah.
So this What If is the studio's foray into this whole multiverse.
Yeah, so it's actually an interesting take on it because they brought back the original voice actors. And it was also the last voice acting role from
Michael B. Jordan.
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman.
I'm glad he got to do this, before he passed.
Yeah.
At least he got to do this.
That's a nice touch. Yeah.
Or is it Michael B. Jordan as the king of Wakanda?
And what? Oh yeah, this is the different take. If he was the king of Wakanda.
Yeah, so it's not Chadwick, right? Can't be him. Because
the Chadwick Boseman would be one where he's Star-Lord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So each character becomes another character in another universe.
Yeah. It's a What If. Yeah, that's why it's called What If.
Yeah.
It's a What If.
Haley Atwell becomes Captain Britain.
Captain Carter. Haley Atwell. Yeah. Captain Carter.
So instead of Captain America, it's Captain Britain.
Captain Britain,
Carter.
yeah.
Yeah, so it would be quite an interesting watch. Maybe we'll do another review look at the show.
Yeah. And then after that, it's late this year, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop, played by Haley Steinfeld.
Yep, Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop, yeah.
I wonder if you will see Natasha's sister in this one.
Yeah.
I think they were
Yelena.
They were leading up to it. Yes.
Belova.
Yeah, below it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was meant to be leading up to. But you know what's interesting about having that ending for Black Widow?
Yeah, what's that?
The director didn't know why they filmed that scene at the end.
Well, that was a new scene that they filmed just for that, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't in the original.
It wasn't in the original, and the director didn't know what was being set up.
Right. So she knew going in. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to set this up.
Yeah, it was meant to set up both the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and the new Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Hawkeye because they brought in Clint Barton's face at the ending of Black Widow.
Yeah, because based on the Black Widow post-credit scene, Yelena is after Clint.
Yep. So that was a lead up to this particular show.
So it'll be interesting to see how their stories collide since the last time Black Widow and Hawkeye really fought each other. So yeah, this is an interesting reversal as well because previously it was Hawkeye going after Black Widow, but now it's Yelena, the new Black Widow, going after Hawkeye. So it's like that kind of like neat twist. Opposite.
Yeah, but it's a misunderstanding.
Yeah, based on the misunderstanding, but still.
I guess we'll find out what happens.
It's a funny switch.
So Miss Marvel is also coming out late 2021.
We're getting everything in 2021.
Yeah,
because we got like nothing last year.
Yeah, it's a jam-packed year this year.
Wow, so many.
But this one will build into Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah, so this would be the lead up to the Marvels.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Marvels is the Captain
sequel
Marvel
to
2.
Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Because it's going to have Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel in it. And Monica Rambeau.
So we'll get more Monica. So, cool.
Moon Knight as well. I haven't heard of Moon Knight. This is 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
This is the Oscar Isaac one.
Right, Oscar Isaac.
I'm not actually familiar with this character. So what do we know about this?
He was a voice character for Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse.
Oscar Isaac? He was also been in Star Wars.
No, I mean about the Moon Knight. I'm talking about the character.
Oh, the character.
This guy.
Not much.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty neat.
Considering this is
Yeah.
probably one of the comics which I haven't really looked into.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't read any Moon Knight comics, so I don't
Who
know.
is Moon Knight? If you want to
The
know,
main
he's
suit,
I don't know who he is.
he's like well, anyway.
Ex-Marine, former
Okay.
heavyweight boxer,
Yeah.
and the son of a Jewish rabbi.
Son, Jewish rabbi, former, yeah.
No.
So seemed like he was dead, left for dead, but he was miraculously saved by a mysterious force revealed to be the Egyptian god of the moon.
Oh, okay.
A second chance at life, and he became a costume vigilante known as Moon Knight.
Interesting.
Cool.
So I guess we'll find out when it
So
comes
it's
out.
kind of street level in the same vein as if you've ever watched the show
Daredevil, yeah.
Daredevil, yeah,
Like Daredevil, yeah.
like a street level superhero.
Daredevil, which now they've taken out of the MCU.
Oh, yeah.
Because now the Marvel Netflix properties are not part of MCU now.
I thought they were trying to resurrect those shows into the MCU, like those like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist.
I think it just went off because the partnership didn't go well.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame because some of those shows were quite good.
Yeah, I mean Daredevil was good.
Daredevil was good.
Charlie Cox, right?
Probably,
I also like Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
but not Iron Fist.
I did not like Iron Fist. That was probably the worst. Yeah.
And then
Anyway.
they formed the assembly of in another series, right? They formed the
Defenders.
The
right?
Defenders, which is those guys
Yeah.
together.
So
So,
She-Hulk as well is 2022. Tatiana Maslany, cousin of Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
Cool. Runs in the family. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think she plays Jennifer Walters. Who's the cousin of Bruce Banner.
So Jennifer Walters is a lawyer, or She-Hulk. Who was playing her again?
She-Hulk.
Yeah, who was playing She-Hulk again? They
Tatiana
mentioned
Maslany.
And Amazon.
No, I didn't. Was that one? Was it?
Oh yeah, Tatiana Maslany
Oh, okay.
portraying the character.
Not sure I've seen her in anything yet.
I haven't, so I don't really know that character. I mean, that actress.
Yeah,
They put a
the
new actress. Yeah.
The actress is not yet familiar to me.
I've never heard of her as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion.
Everyone is waiting for Secret Invasion.
Oh,
The one
Yes.
everyone
I'm
wants.
looking forward to that.
At least me and Jono, we're looking forward to it. Yeah.
It's gross.
A few of us, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that is
Fury.
Nick Fury's
Nick Fury's
show.
coming back.
Nick
yeah.
Fury's show, yeah. Yeah, it was teased in end of WandaVision, a bit of in Captain Marvel and Spider-Man Far From Home as well.
Yeah, the Skrulls. So Samuel Jackson and Ben Mendelsohn will
Yes.
reprise their roles as Nick
Nick
Fury,
Fury
and
and
Talos.
Talos.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
does Disney own Marvel Studios?
What?
Sorry?
Does Disney own Marvel
Yes,
Studios?
yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Disney
all
owns-
it's
And
all
also
under-
Fox now, Fox as
And
well.
also Fox.
Right,
They just acquired Fox.
Then do they also own Netflix?
No,
No.
No.
Then, but there's some Marvel stuff.
yeah, they license
Yeah,
the
yeah,
characters to
That's
Netflix.
that's why there's been a bit of a clash for that. So the
Yeah.
Marvel Netflix properties are not part of the MCU.
Which is why just now you're saying it's a shame because some of those
Yeah.
shows were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are going
Yeah.
to be stuck in only the Netflix Marvel series and not part of the wider Marvel Cinematic Universe.
What are some of the films in the Netflix Marvel?
So the ones you talked about just now, like Daredevil,
Iron
Jessica
Fist,
Jones,
Luke
Iron
Cage.
Fist, Luke Cage,
Just
Iron
the Defenders.
Fist.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, and Defenders.
Each to their own.
Defenders, yeah. So they had like their own little version of like the Avengers called the Defenders.
Although the funny thing is they
Yeah,
never
which
ever reference the
doesn't-
movies.
Which doesn't
in
link
those
or
shows.
connect to the movies, right?
Because effectively at the end they really couldn't because
Yeah.
they're not under the same umbrella.
It's not like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. where they could
Yeah.
potentially reference like,
Mm,
the movies.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, but that was
obviously.
also another interesting like clash for ownership because
Yeah.
Yeah.
ABC,
ABC took over.
created
The
the
show.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
as well as some other shows like Marvel's Runaways and Marvel's Cloak and Dagger,
Yeah, which I never saw.
I actually haven't seen that yet either.
which were pretty okay shows as well, but
Mm.
not under the MCU,
MCU
one.
umbrella. Yeah.
But it was ABC's Marvel, so they got the license from Marvel to create those shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. happened, it was meant to be part of that cinematic universe.
But then I think over time it just drifted.
Branched off. Yeah.
Yeah,
it,
in their
it
own
branched
thing.
off, but effectively I think they want it back now. Which is why now Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is now on Disney Plus.
Right.
At least the first 6 seasons, yeah.
I mean, it's on its own timeline anyway, right? So it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
and
a-
they're slightly referencing like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like even in Loki.
Yeah, bit of Coulson, you see Coulson.
A little bit, yeah, which is good to see.
Because that was one of the main properties that ABC did really well with the show. And even at the end, the last 2 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't really meant to happen.
Yeah, they were shorter as well.
Yeah, because of the
Shorter
partnership
seasons.
with ABC to Marvel.
Mm.
But eventually they did say, yeah, just go with the season because the show ended up being quite popular.
Yeah, but it took a while between seasons.
Yeah, so they created the last 2 seasons, essentially back to back,
Mm.
because they finally reached a deal for ABC to produce them.
Mm.
But I think,
Guardians.
but effectively, Marvel Studios, they think they're trying to bring it back into the umbrella because it's now in
Back to Marvel. Under
Agents
Marvel
of-
Studios, right?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is now on Disney Plus, so I think they want to bring it under the MCU umbrella.
That'll be good to link it back to MCU. Yeah. Mm.
So this one, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, is also 2022. Probably a one-off. Yeah, it's just trying to bridge the gap between Thor 4 and Guardians Volume 3.
So it's kind of like a Star Wars Christmas special kind of thing, eh?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I think as Bernie says, it's expected to take some inspiration from the notorious Star Wars Holiday Special.
I love how it says notorious. I've never heard of it, but I think it's its name.
We should watch it. It's a notorious special.
There was a really old Star Wars holiday special. That's the one they're talking about that no one really knew about.
Oh, is it a film?
Nah,
was it
I think it's a one-off, right? Has to
Yeah,
be like
it was
one-off.
a one-off, really old style. I think it was in between like episodes 5 and 6 when they
Yeah.
did it.
So in the
Was
same
it a
way,
TV
yeah,
thing?
Right.
Was it?
TV thing, yeah.
It was it was a TV thing.
Oh,
But recently as well, they did do a Star Wars Lego holiday special,
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is kind of the same idea.
ah.
But it wasn't a Star Wars holiday special. It was a Star Wars Lego,
Yeah.
holiday special.
In the same way how they had that Lego Batman, where it's not Batman but Lego.
Yeah,
Batman.
Lego Batman.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
am
Lego
Groot.
does everything.
This is another special.
Mm.
Oh no, it's a series. This one.
It's a series. I Am Groot is a series.
Just on Groot.
A good series. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
So it's kind of like how lovable people find Baby Yoda Grogu.
The Yoda,
The
yeah.
same way they're thinking that Groot may be just as popular in that way.
Groot
I
is
love
really
Groot.
popular.
I am Groot.
I'm good.
And
Yeah.
Groot.
I love Groot.
I think a lot of people like Groot. Like Groot
Yeah.
in the first movie
hilarious.
was probably one of the best.
Fan
Most
favorite, huh?
cutest.
He was
yeah.
adorable.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, well,
in
too.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, yes, he was adorable. But in the first one, a lot of people related to Groot.
Yeah.
Because he
I
had
am
this sort of
Groot.
gentle strength, and
Mm.
the way he sacrificed himself to save everybody. That
Yeah.
was so lovely.
He
And then
wasn't
in
really
the second,
bad.
and then in the second film, he starts again as a sapling, and he goes through like the terrible toddlers and teenagers spat, and it's just funny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite funny.
Yeah.
But a lot of people related to the bigger Groot, though.
Yeah.
Because he was not only relatable, he related to a lot of people with disabilities. Or people which had trouble talking
Oh,
or
I
with
see.
speech
Oh, I
impairments.
see.
Oh, I see.
didn't know
So
that.
that was the purpose. Okay.
It wasn't really the purpose, but it really
It happened that
Happened
way.
to
felt
be that way.
really strong attachment to it.
Yeah.
The natural following. Yeah. So it looks like Vin Diesel's will be back to Marvel Studios
to voice.
to voice. Yeah.
I
Oh,
am Groot.
Groot.
Got a lot of lines to remember. So
This one, Ironheart, it's a female Iron Man, right? Yeah, female
Oh,
Iron Man.
okay.
Yeah, Riri Williams. Riri Williams.
female Iron Man. Yeah.
So yeah, from the comics as well.
Iron Woman.
It's more like a girl actually.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ironheart.
Ironheart.
So that would be leading up to the Young Avengers.
Okay. So this is the next kind of.
Mm.
You can see the trend, right? Kate Bishop, Ironheart,
The kids in WandaVision.
Yelena.
Yeah,
Black
Yelena,
Widow.
Kate Bishop, Sam Wilson is the new Captain America, Jennifer Waters is She-Hulk, Iron Man in this
She-Hulk, yeah.
case is gonna be Riri Williams.
Well, it's essentially Spider-Man because Spider-Man is Iron Man tech.
Yeah, teenage. It's a teenager. Oh, yeah. Armor Wars,
Must be War Machine.
an Iron Man related series.
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle,
Which we saw in
Saw last
the
night.
movie
Space
yesterday.
Jam Legacy
Space Jam.
yesterday.
Yep.
War Machine.
Rhodey.
And then there's the
Right.
Untitled Wakanda series. Sometime after Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
So wow. Even a Okoye.
Okoye
You know.
Okoye. Where-
Yeah. So the Denai Guerrero's
Guerrero.
Okoye is rumored to be in the works.
Yeah. Denai Guerrero is like quite popular in the show. So having her lead the Dora Milaje would be really cool. That's a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll make for an interesting TV series.
But I guess they couldn't get Denai Guerrero for Falcon and the
for
Winter
Falcon.
Soldier.
Yeah.
Well, we thought it was her, but it wasn't.
He was the other guy.
It
was
was
a
some
different-
other different one.
Yeah.
What's this? Echo spinoff. What's Echo?
It's Echo.
Echo
Yeah.
story. Oh, Echo. Maya Lopez.
I don't know this one. Was it just
Kid- I don't know. Kate Bishop will be the main focus throughout the series, but there's also Maya Lopez.
Okay. That's an interesting one. So
That's a new
another-
character to me. Echo. Yeah.
another character.
And those are all the ones in the works. But obviously the one that's coming up immediately after this is What
What
If?
in 4 weeks?
What
What
if?
if? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
I think it's worth a watch.
Yeah. I think it's worth a watch. I'll give it a go. Yes.
There'll also be like a Marvel Zombies thing in there.
Huh? Zombies.
Yep.
Okay. That's a weird one. Weird spin-off.
Everyone likes zombies.
Yeah.
Is it some?
Walking Dead. Marvel
Yeah.
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last 10 years, it's a lot of zombie shows and movies.